Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 1st of October 2023. Let's start with our session. Swati Nayak, who was seen in the news recently, has won which award recently? So she is agriculture scientist and recently she became third Indian agriculture scientist to win the prestigious Norman E. Borlaug Award for the year 2023 in the category of Field Research and Application. And she is the South Asia lead for seed system and product management at the International Rice Research Institute in New Delhi. Okay, so Swati Nayak is in news because recently she has won the prestigious Norman E. Borlaug Award. Next is, which Union Ministry established the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center? Actually, in the year 2011, the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment established the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center as an autonomous center of IGNOU. Okay, and why this center is in news these days? Because recently it has launched an online self-learning course in Indian Sign Language and a comprehensive directory that contains 10,000 ISL terms on the International Day of Sign Languages, and it introduced an initiative by launching 260 signs for financial terms in ISL. Okay, so it is associated with Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Now apart from it, the 4th Gender Samvad was co-organized by Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission, Ministry of Rural Development and Institute for What Works to Advance Gender Equality, and it aims to create a shared platform to raise awareness on the gender interventions across the country. You can be asked that which Union Ministry has organized the 4th Gender Samvad recently. Answer would be Ministry of Rural Development. Next is, E-Unnat is the service delivery portal of which state or the Union Territory? So Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances has released the 6th edition of National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment Way Forward Monthly Report for the states and the Union Territories. And it provides a detailed overview of the status of e-service delivery across the different states and Union Territories. In this, Jammu and Kashmir, Kerala and Odisha provide 100% of their services through their unified service delivery portals named as E-Unnat, E-Sevana and Odisha 1 respectively. Okay, so E-Unnat is the service delivery portal of Jammu and Kashmir. Also, can you tell me, as per a recent data, what is the percentage of the villages that have been declared as open defecation free plus, that means ODF plus? So India reaches a significant sanitation milestone with 75% of its villages now declared as ODF plus under the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. And this declaration of more than 4.4 lakh villages as ODF plus represents the efforts towards accomplishing the objectives of phase 2 of Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin by the end of 2025, right? So here correct answer would be 75%. 75% of the villages have been declared as ODF plus. Next is, which company launched Indus App Store developer platform? So PhonePe recently announced the launch of Indus App Store developer platform as a made in India application store, and at present the application developers work with only the Google Play Store. So for the startups and the new application launches, Indus App Store will have a dedicated destination called as Launch Pad to provide these new applications with better visibility, right? So Indus App Store developer platform is associated with PhonePe. Also, don't forget that Tata Project has been awarded a contract by Micron Technology to construct the semiconductor assembly and a test plant in Sanand in the state of Gujarat. And this project includes the design and construction of a first of its kind DRAM, that is Dynamic Random Access Memory, and non-volatile flash memory assembly and test facility in India, right? You can be asked that which company is set to construct Micron semiconductor assembly and test plant in the state of Gujarat. Here answer would be Tata Project. Next question is, which institution has issued recommendations for promoting telecom infrastructure in Northeast? This is Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. Recently, it has issued recommendations for bolstering telecom infrastructure in Northeast, and it noted that there is still a lack of high-speed mobile-based internet and fixed broadband connectivity, mainly due to inadequate transmission bandwidth, that means optical fiber, microwave and satellite, right? So that's why TRAI, that is the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, has issued some recommendations for promoting telecom infrastructure in the northeastern India. Also, which institution is responsible for implementing Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana and Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission? This is National Health Authority. It is the apex body that is responsible for implementing India's flagship public health insurance schemes, and now National Health Authority is organizing Arogya Manthan to celebrate 5 years of Ayushman Bharat Prime Minister Jan Arogya Yojana and 2 years of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Okay, so here correct answer would be National Health Authority. Next question is, men's double sculls team which won the first medal for India at the Asian Games 2023 is associated with which sport? Actually, recently Arvind Singh and Arjun Lal Jat won India's first medal of the 2023 Hangzhou Asian Games with a silver in the men's lightweight double scull. And at Tokyo 2020, this duo finished 11th, which is India's best ever finish in Olympic rowing. Later on, Babulal Yadav and Lekh Ram won bronze in the men's pair final, right? So they are associated with rowing. Now apart from it, Tezu Airport, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which state or the Union Territory? So it lies in Arunachal Pradesh, and why it was in news? Because recently the Civil Aviation Minister inaugurated the newly developed infrastructure of the Tezu Airport in Arunachal Pradesh, and it was developed at a cost of 170 crore rupees. Also, he announced 3 direct routes from Itanagar under the Udan 5.0, namely Itanagar to Delhi, Itanagar to Jorhat, Itanagar to Rupsi, which will be operationalized very soon. Okay, so Tezu Airport is located in Arunachal Pradesh. Which city was selected as the best smart city in India in India Smart Cities Conclave 2023? So India's Smart Cities Conclave was organized by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs in Indore, and it was graded by President Draupadi Murmu. So Indore bagged the prestigious honor of Best Smart City in India. The Surat city from Gujarat came at 2nd position, while Agra in Uttar Pradesh was at the 3rd position. Madhya Pradesh was adjudged as the best state in the country, while Tamil Nadu was at the 2nd position. Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh together shared the 3rd position. Okay, so it is all about India Smart Cities Conclave 2023. Also, which country is the host for exercise Yuddha Abhyas 2023? So this is USA, and this is the 19th edition of exercise Yuddha Abhyas, which is set to be held from 25th of September to 8th of October this year, and this bilateral exercise has been organized in Alaska, USA. So Indian Army contingent that comprised of 350 personnel will participate in this edition of exercise, and the lead battalion from India side is affiliated to Maratha Light Infantry Regiment, and the previous edition of the exercise was conducted in Oli, Uttarakhand in the month of November last year. Okay, you can be asked 2 questions from this news. Yuddha Abhyas is the exercise between which 2 countries? Answer would be India and USA. And this year, what is the venue? Answer would be USA. Next is, which country hosts the ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting plus Expert Working Group on Counter-Terrorism Field Training Exercise? So the ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting plus Expert Working Group on Counter-Terrorism Field Training Exercise 2023 is set to be hosted by Russia country, and India will be represented by Indian Army contingent consisting of 32 personnel from a battalion affiliated to the Rajputana Rifles. Okay, correct answer would be Russia here. Also, the third missile cum ammunition bag was launched in which state or the union territory? So recently the third missile cum ammunition barge, designated as Yard 77, was launched in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and it is equipped with both primary and supplementary systems and components from domestic manufacturers. Okay, correct answer would be Andhra Pradesh. Next question is, which state or the union territory recently released the State Shack Policy 2023 to 2026? So it was recently approved by the state government of Goa, and it permits unemployed individuals who are the residents of Goa to run temporary beachfront shacks during the prime tourist season spanning from 1st of September to 31st of May. Okay, simply you have to remember that state shack policy is associated with the state Goa. Also, can you tell me, Haifa, which was seen in the news these days, is located in which country? So every year on 23rd of September, diplomats from India's embassy in Israel and Israeli government officials gather at Haifa War Cemetery to pay respects to the Indian soldiers who were killed and wounded in the battle on foreign soil. And this year the commemoration was undertaken to mark the 105th anniversary of the Battle of Haifa, and the Jodhpur Lancers contributed in liberating Haifa from the Ottoman Turks, as per the research of Brigadier M.S. Jodha. Okay, simply you have to remember that Haifa lies in the country Israel. Next is, India's first green hydrogen fuel cell bus was launched in which state or the union territory? So Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri flagged off the country's first green hydrogen fuel cell bus in Delhi, and the bus is powered by renewable energy produced green hydrogen. So the vehicles will undertake operational trials across the national capital and NCR, and this trial period will generate data that will serve as a national repository, and it will have more than 3 lakh kilometers across all buses. Okay, so India's first green hydrogen fuel cell bus has been inaugurated in New Delhi. Also recently, archaeologists have unearthed the most ancient wooden construction ever found close to the border of Zambia and the country Tanzania. Okay, and it is located on the banks of a river in Zambia, and this basic structure comprises of 2 connected logs from a sizable willow tree. You can be asked that world's oldest wooden structure has been discovered in which country? Answer would be Zambia. And now the last question says, Tigist Asifa, who broke the women's marathon world record, is from which country? This is an important question, and she is from the country Ethiopia. Recently she broke the women's marathon world record at the Berlin Marathon, and she broke the record by crossing the finish line in just 2 hours 11 minutes and 53 seconds. Okay, so with this she has broken the women's marathon world record. Here answer would be Ethiopia. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Miruza Hatsana signing off.